Alright guys, I'm back and I'm going to do another review here of one of my home brews. This one is the IPA that I brewed with my brew club in Virginia. This was part of an experiment actually. We all gathered together and mashed together. We used the same grains. Actually it was one big mash. Actually we did 2 or 3 different mashes, but the same recipe. And then we blended all those together and then distributed out equal amounts of wort to everybody in the club that was participating. Basically, so everyone had the exact same starting wort, so it was consistent. And then what happened was each person individually boiled for 60 minutes and added different hops. It was a hop experiment. And we wanted to make an IPA, so it was 1060 initial starting gravity at 50 IBUs. Everyone used different hops. Everything else was consistent. The wort, the yeast was all the same. Everything was the same. So it was a test. I used for mine Citra hops. So it's a single hop experiment, and let's see how it tastes. And we got carbonation, that's for sure. Just rinse this out. So let's give it a pour. Okay, so nice. First thing I notice, which you may or may not be able to see, I'm gonna turn the light on. I don't know if that's gonna help. I need to start moving these reviews out of this room because this isn't the best room. But as you can see, we got about a 1-inch head. Color is a nice deep golden to light amber color. And this would be, let me pull up the file. I believe we used we did this in this was a 2.5 gallon batch. So since it was an experiment, we did a half batch. But so I used 5 pounds of pale malt and a half a pound of Crystal 60. So for a 5 gallon batch, we're talking 10 pounds of 2-row and a pound of Crystal 60. Gives you this color. Nice, like I said, deep golden, light amber color. Carbonation looks good. Head staying. We got bubbles coming up. Alright, for mine in particular, like I said, I use Citra. Very citrusy, given the name Citra. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like very citrus flavors, maybe a little bit of grapefruit on the nose, but that's about it. Smells like an IPA. Kind of smells like Dogfish Head 60 Minute a little bit. But anyways, let's give it a try. Wow, that is really. Let me wait for the aftertaste. Yeah, that is really good. No kidding, this is really good. By far the best IPA I've brewed. And go figure, it's one hop. You know, sometimes simple is better. You know, people try to mix like 10 different hops in. It's like, really? Like, are you really going to be able to pick out all the different, like, notes of all 10 different hops in there? No, you're not. A single hop beer, I don't know if y'all have ever had Bell's or heard of Bell's Brewery. They make an IPA called Two Hearted Ale, and it's completely Centennial hops, 100%. And it is one of the best IPAs I've ever drank commercially. And it's one hop, Centennial. This is one hop, Citra. So I challenge you to make make an IPA with one hop. Let me know how it is. This could be a fun experiment we could do over YouTube, kind of like the SJ experiment. But I mean, like I said, in this one it was better because we were able to. It's better if you can actually meet up with the people and do the brewing together, because you need, in this one we were able to have the same wort, exactly the same yeast, everything. If we did it over YouTube, everyone would have varying, stuff. So it wouldn't be as good of an experiment, but you could still do it. I mean, it would be just like the SJ experiment. I mean, we could set a base malt requirement that everyone has to follow, and then everyone picks their own hops, and everyone's required to use a certain type of yeast. And in my club, we had about 20 or so active members, but only about 8 people decided to participate in this. So we were only able to see 8 different beers. But on YouTube, there's so many homebrewers on here. If we could get a lot of people to do this, we could in one shot, try out 10 or more beers with different hops and immediately know what kind of characteristics different hops bring to beer. Just an idea, but this is really good. I tried it a week and a half ago, and it wasn't as good as it is now. So I'm guessing this one ages nicely because I'm really loving it. It's nice. It is a nice beer. So I was gonna suggest changes because I was thinking it was gonna be a little bit, like last week when I tried it, something needed to be changed. But I'm having a hard time pinpointing on this one what needs to be changed. That's a problem. I was actually planning on brewing this week, and I was going to brew an IPA, like the second version of this beer. I was going to try to change whatever I thought needed to be changed and try to perfect this IPA. But I'm not going to lie, this is pretty damn good. Yeah, that's really good. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. Alright, well, that's that. Very good IPA. Very citrusy for people who like the American style hops, the American flavors. This is a beer you would like. Very in your face with the citrus and the grapefruit, but that's something I like. So if you want one of these, I actually don't have very many of these because, like I said, it was only a 2.5 gallon batch. I still have a few. I'm going to rebrew this, and I'm either going to rebrew it exactly or I might tweak something to see what the differences are. But I'll let you know. Let me know if you're interested in trying this, and I'll either give you one now if I have one, or I'll put you on a list or whatever. Write a note to myself to remind me to send you one when I brew it next time. So anyways, that was this. So cheers, guys.